if this was anyone in your life, you would stage an intervention. I mean, his reaction to this New York Times piece about his signs of fatigue, just another, unhinged rant that, frankly, if you're riding on a bus and somebody's in the back of the bus and they're yelling these things, you're going to call 911.
I was just going to say, you pick up the phone and say, listen, our next stop is G Street. Maybe you want to, have a transit guy there. And it's true. It's, I know some folks bristle at the term sane washing. My boss, Jeff Goldberg, has a great line about this. It's a bias toward coherence.
Yes.
Which I think is a great line, right? That it says, look, it can't be, he must have meant something. He's the president. So you kind of go through this and say, well, he mentioned, during the big Las Vegas gibberish moment that he had, he said, and we shouldn't tax tips. So you kind of push all this chaff away and you say, well, here's the policy nugget that was in this giant pile of crap, right? You say, well, he didn't want to tax tips. Yes, that's an important policy issue. Mm-hmm. He did say it, but it came in the middle of a gigantic diatribe about preferring to be electrocuted rather than eaten by sharks. That's not the main story, but it's that, I think you're right. It's very difficult for anybody to sit down and say, I went to a rally, as an objective reporter, right? I went to a rally and I'm here to tell you the president of the United States basically lost his mind for 2 hours. And so you pick these things out. It's getting, I think the important point about this is that it's getting harder and harder to do that now.
Yeah,
like